Hey, my friends, Positive Vibes here. How is everyone doing? Positive vibes. I wear the mask. Main concept, don't judge a book by its cover. Main goal, spreading the positivity any way possible. I want to welcome you to hashtag PVCONNECTS Tuesdays. So Positive Vibes Connects. Before we continue, my friends, I just hope all is good with you. I hope your yesterday went well. Here's to having a better today and many, many blessed days ahead. Thank you for all the love and support for Positive Vibes. Thank you for all the love and support for one another. And thank you for all the love and support for yourself. Keep going, keep doing your thing, keep being you. Time is moving forward, my friends, and we just need to continue to move forward along with it. Right now, I played a intro that I had done, right? So a recording that's already out there. Forgot the individual's name. I should look that up next time. But pretty much it was an intro that I used for PV Connects Tuesdays. Hashtag PV Connects Tuesdays is just all about connecting your friends, engaging, learning, understanding, right? Embracing one another, right? For our uniqueness. I was about to say the word differences, but I like the word unique, right? You're unique in your own way. I'm unique in my own way. You have your own experiences, just like I have my own experiences, right? And that's all I can do, my friends, is share my thoughts, views, opinions. And I've said this before, and I'm going to continue to say it. Whatever I'm saying, I've said it before, and I'm just going to continue saying the same things over and over again. The reason being because that's what's helped me, right? Saying like my phrase, keep your head up, keep moving forward. Don't judge a book by its cover. Spreading the positivity any way possible. Positive vibes, positive vibes, positive vibes, right? And, you have your own way of doing things that you have done over and over again, things that you have learned, lessons that you have learned, right? Just be the best you can be. And that's all we can do, right? Why is it sometimes when we're, the friendships that we build, sometimes we wonder, like, we're so different, right? They're so different, we're so different, but you guys are still best friends till this day, right? Sometimes we don't understand it. We just got to go with the flow. And again, just we're all in this together, especially whatever is happening around the world at this moment. The main thing, though, is that as long as you're awake, you got to keep moving forward, my friends. For me today, I woke up in the morning, I prayed. Today I'm fasting, so I'm planning to fast today, which is Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So I'll be fasting 3 days straight. As a Muslim, our fasting month starts at the end of the month. I believe it's around the 24th or 25th of April. So I'm looking forward to that. And, so pretty much when I was up in the morning, went to sleep again, and I just got up maybe a little while ago, right? A couple of hours ago. And in the past, sometimes, I would think about, oh, I got up so late, I wasted my day. Why did I get up late? I would question myself, right, for certain things. And, but, what I've learned over time, and recently especially, is just don't get too hard on yourself. I was like, I just need to relax. I need to rest. I need to, just go with my gut feeling, right? And be the best me I can be. That's it. Not to get down on myself. If I do get down on myself, I make sure that I pick myself up, that I'm not too down for too long. So right now, I'm just sharing a few of my thoughts, right? That's it. And that's all I've been doing with Positive Vibes, is just sharing my story with all of you. Things I've been through, things I'm going through, and things I might go through, right? Yesterday was hashtag PV Social Media Mondays, and we talked about trial and error, right? And connecting and engaging is all about trial and error as well, my friends, right? It's all about when you're connected with someone, right? Let's say someone you don't know, just someone on social media, but you like their content, or, whether it's something funny, whether it's something you're learning, right? Something that's helpful for you. You might comment in a certain way, but you might learn over time that, hey, maybe I shouldn't leave these type of comments. Maybe I should leave a different type of comment. So an example I'll put out there, sometimes a comment, people want to, connect with that person. So they'll be like, hey, can you follow me? And that's it, right? I know I've done that before in the past when I started social media. So I would leave a comment, right? And you wouldn't get any response. But then you might learn over time by reading other people's comments, help other people connect and engage, that, hey, maybe I should, not just ask them to follow, right? Maybe I should tell them a little bit about myself, what I'm doing, right? Maybe I should tell them that, hey, I love what you're doing. Like, leave them a comment, letting them know that, hey, I love your comedy. I love your content that you're putting out, right? And then that might help, then you might get that response. You might not, but again, there might be a better chance because you're actually trying to connect and engage, right? And build that relationship with that individual. Same thing with, the individuals that we know, whether it's at work, the friendships that we build with school, with family, everything, right? Everybody, no matter who they are, is evolving, they're changing, right? And we are changing and evolving as individuals as well. We just got to maybe be a little more conscious of what we're doing, the words that we're saying, the actions that we're taking, because it's all related to the whole connecting and engaging process, my friends. It's all about trial and error, right? We've built connections in the past that over time, maybe the connection that you have with that individual is not the same anymore. And sometimes maybe you just have to sit back and think about why. It could just be maybe your loved one, right? That marriage that you're in, the spouse, the parents, the kids, right? That best friend. And you're maybe questioning yourself, why is it different? But it doesn't always have to be a bad thing, right? It's all about trial and error, figuring out that everybody is changing. The friendships I have, the main friendships I have with individuals I'm still physically, I guess, connected with, right? Not only through social media, it's through college. Of course, we have built a connection since then. But as we grow up, there's, our views change, our opinions change, our surroundings change, right? Certain people have left, certain people have come into our lives. Whether it's friendships, our personal life has changed with our, like I said, our family, our parents, maybe loved ones that we have lost, right? The ups and downs that we're going through life, the jobs that we have, the different jobs that we have had, right? Our finances, like everything is, getting married, right? Having kids, all of that plays a factor, right? We can't just assume that everybody's going to be the exact same. Things are changing as we speak. As the seconds are passing, things are changing around the world, right? One phrase that I really, embraced when I started doing podcasting, when I started doing Anchor.fm. I recommend that platform. So many other platforms if you want to start podcasting. But when I started the audio part of it and started listening to listen, not listening to respond, two things came up: power of voice and power of one. Power of voice, my friends. Every single day, we're using our voice for different reasons, right? Like I said, speaking to one another in different ways, right? Just like what I talked about, right? Those different situations, school, work, just to ourselves, right? How we're speaking to ourselves. Like I say, self-talk I've talked about. Using positive words, right? When you speak to yourself. If you're speaking to yourself in a negative type of manner, okay, there might be a reason for that, but make sure that you're ending off with a positive, my friends, right? So power of voice. Our words matter. How we speak to ourselves and how we speak to one another. That plays a big factor, a big role into how we're connecting, how we're engaging, why people have stayed in our lives, why people have left us maybe for different reasons. So power of voice has a big impact, my friends. And power of one, in relation to that, the words that I say with what I'm saying right now, I know can play a factor in someone else's life, to someone that's watching me, someone that listens to me, someone that reads something that I put out there. That's why I want to put out good to the world. I want to put out all I could do, my friends. I can't judge anybody. I can't force anybody to do anything. You know, all I could do is put out my thoughts, my views, my opinions. It's my experience, right? It's my story, my journey. And that's all I could do is share. You know, I'm not here trying to tell nobody how to live their life. All I'm saying is what? Do your thing at this moment, because you know what's going through your head. You know why you have certain perspective, you know, and that's all I like to do. I want to learn from others' perspective by the words that they're using, understanding that, okay, maybe I don't agree with them, but why are they maybe thinking that way? Why are they saying those things, right? Words matter, my friends, and power of one person. I truly believe in my heart, with everything that I've experienced, learning from others, you know, that one person can make a difference, because guess what? We're all connected, right? I'm connected with you. How many times has it happened to you probably that we say it's a small world? You know me, and then there's one person that maybe I know and you know, but we don't figure that out until years pass, right? And then we're like, oh, what a small world. We're all connected, my friends, right? You know, and just having that concept, having that understanding that, yes, we are all one individual, we're all one person, and that's where I think it all begins. That's why I say, focus on yourself, you know, love yourself, train yourself in such a good way. Like I said, I brainwash myself, but in such a good way. And I make sure I put out there that I'm still, you know, I like to believe that, you know, I still understand what's going on. You know, I understand that unfortunately there's some individuals that no matter how hard you might try, they still are going to be that negative individual. They're still going to maybe, you know, I just want to make sure I choose my words correctly, right? Because again, I'm not here to put anybody down or, you know, so I'm just going to stop there, right? And just continue what I was saying. So again, my friends, when I have these certain days that I'm doing now, it's just one is to help me to put out my content in a different way, to keep myself energized, right? To continue this journey that I've been on with positive vibes, this journey of life that I'm on, right? And when I say, my friends, that we're all in this together, I honestly believe that. And I've been saying this ever since I started Positive Vibes. When I started Positive Vibes with, you know, one thing that I was saying with the mindset that I had that time, and, you know, an opportunity that came that my way, you know, unfortunately it didn't work out the way that I wanted to, and I learned from that, right? Why it didn't work out for me. But one thing that I said was that we all made it, because I honestly believed in my heart that, hey, if I made it, and I made it, you know, at that time I was mainly thinking about finances. Again, I was thinking about, you know, where my mindset was, that we're all in this together, positive mindset and things of that nature. But one thing that I was thinking about, that we all made it, that I thought that, okay, financially, I made it, right? But learning over time that it's not all about the money. It's a part of it, no doubt. I'm not just put it to the side. But one thing that I said was that we all made it. And I still believe that to this day. Because again, my friends, I'm here. I'm here to talk. I'm here to connect. I'm here to engage. I'm here to learn. I'm here to let my, you know, perspective out, right? Of what my perspective is of life or whatever I've been through and why. And I want to learn from you. So that's how we all made it, my friends. You know, you could literally be going through the hardest time in your life, and you could literally just go to, you know, not only do you have the loved ones or the people that you have around you, right? Like I said, your friends, your family that you could talk to, picking up your phone, you know, with the technology that we have now, and just talking to someone, just sending a message to someone, you know, or maybe you sitting there, you know, the hardest thing that I believe that we ever go through in life is losing that loved one, because a loved one is not coming back in this world, right? But you can literally be sitting there crying, and then all of a sudden your phone rings, you know, and it's that best friend that you haven't spoken to in a year, you know, Like literally, that's how, you know, this world, it just, like, I don't know how to put it in words, how again, I'll say the same word again, how we're all connected, you know? And all of a sudden, that is what you needed to help you move forward, you know? So again, my friends, keep being you. Keep doing your thing. That's all we can do. We're all unique in our own way. We're all trying. Trial and error, it comes back to what I think I'm going to, the concept I'm going to try to have, whatever I start the week off of, the topic, I'll continue that whole concept for the whole week, right? Because one thing I say, my friends, I'll put out there is wake up in the morning, consciously say one word. One word that I put out there, 2 words, I guess, is thank you. If you consciously say that word every morning when you wake up, take 2 seconds. If you want to think about what you're thankful for, think about it. In the evening, do the exact same thing. Just say thank you. Consciously though, say thank you. I believe that will have such a major impact on your life as time moves forward. And you could do this for different words. So let's say for me, I'm doing trial and error. Every morning, what I'm going to do now, because I'm saying it to you, every morning I wake up, I'm going to say those words. And I know for myself, I'm going to take maybe a minute or 2, longer possibly, just to think about what trial and error means to me. You could do the same for different words. Patience, hard work, love, kindness, hardship. It doesn't mean the good words, like we have to embrace those not so good times as well. And that's how right now there are some not so good times happening in the world. And there's many different hardships that are happening around the world, happening in our lives, personally, that nobody else knows about. Keep doing your thing, my friends. Keep being you. Focus on the honey in life. These are phrases I've said over and over again that's helped me in so many different ways. I'm going to end this off here because one thing I used to do on hashtag PVCONNECTS Tuesdays, which I have been doing it for a while, is I would share my posts, right? Because I have close to 3,000 posts now on Instagram. The majority of that is quotes. And one of the first quotes, not mine, that I posted was, stand up for what you believe in, even if you're standing alone. Stand up for what you believe in, even if you're standing up alone, right? So even if you're alone in life, just keep going, my friends. It don't matter. It honestly do not matter. It's about you. I know that the phrase that I know that people, I've said it before, it's easier said than done, right? For example, maybe honestly, there are individuals that are literally alone in this world, meaning they don't have individuals, family, friends around them, or they might just feel that way, right? But guess what? You have you. You have your thoughts. That's why I feel like if you work on your mindset, you work on that every single day, or as much as you can, it's going to take a toll. And the more positive that you could talk to your positive conversation that you could have with yourself, it will make a difference. It's about you. You know what you're going through. And I repeat that over and over again. How am I going to be here to judge you, to look at you, to tell you that you're wrong, that I'm right? I personally, for me, I believe that I have no right to tell nobody that. Even if, we have children, my personal opinion, I could still only give my advice because it's how I see how I should be raising kids, or, the advice that I could be giving. But as that child grows up, what I believe, they have to make decisions for themselves. Yes, we still have to try to teach them the best we can, because we want them to maybe, have a better life that we had. We want them not to make the same mistakes we did. But sometimes those mistakes, those experiences, they have to go through it themselves to learn from it, right? How I honestly believe this, right? Me saying this, right? If I tell somebody something, anybody, anything, because I've experienced it, doesn't have the same impact unless you go through that same experience, right? Because even then, your experience might be different from mine. The example I've given is that, siblings, they could be twins, 2 boys, 2 girls, right? They could be twins. One could look at the color red and get afraid. The other one can look at the color red and smile. Why? We don't know sometimes. It's because of their perspective on life. It's because whatever is going through their mind of why one is smiling and one is crying, right? So stand up for what you believe in. And what you believe in, there's so many factors. One of the factors is how we're connected with people. Whether it's individuals we know, how we're connected with through social media, whether we're watching a video, reading something, listening to something. We're all connected, my friends. We're all letting our vibes out to the world, right? So I'm going to leave it there, my friends. One thing I'm going to end it off also with is on this same quote, what I wrote on that day of January 6th, 2018 is, so once again, stand up for what you believe in, even if you're standing alone. I feel this quote was meant to be my first quote. I can relate to this in so many different ways today. Thank you for all the love and support for everyone, to everyone. And I honestly believe that, because one thing I learned with positive vibes and just who I am overall as an individual, that, I learned over time that, this is my passion. Just letting my story out there, if anything, working on my mindset, letting people know what I've learned. Because I know by you doing that, it's helped me in some way, with the person that I am today. And I want to say thank you once again. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, my friends. Thank you for all the love and support for Positive Vibes. Thank you for all the love and support for one another. Thank you for all the love and support for yourself. Keep going. Keep doing your thing. Keep being you. I'm going to say thank you every single day. Because not only am I saying thank you to you, I'm saying it. It's having an impact for me. We're all connected, my friends. I want to say thank you for the few seconds that you have given me, that you might be giving me, and that you might give me. Keep doing your thing, keep being you. I know I've said that many times, but there's a reason that I'm saying that, because I honestly believe it. All right? I hope all is good once again. Enjoy your Tuesday. Thank you for joining me for hashtag PVConnects Tuesdays. Tomorrow will be hashtag PVConnects Wednesdays. And not hashtag PVConnect, hashtag PV Influence Wednesdays. And Positive Vibes Influence Podcast, PIP, is the name of my podcast. Have a blessed day, my friends. Once again, as my friend P Bear would say, focus on the honey in life. As my phrase goes, focus, there's so many phrases, right? You need to slow down sometimes. I know that I was, just saying, rambling, as I like to call it, right? Rambling with positive vibes, in a good way, I guess. But keep your head up and keep moving forward. We're all in this together, my friends. The hashtags I use is hashtag trust, hashtag positive vibes, hashtag world peace. And I honestly believe that, my friends. World peace is possible because we are all connected. Hashtag PVConnects. Again, my friends, have a blessed day. And I'll talk to you next time. Take care.